Good morning, everyone. This is a pickup video. And everything I'm going to show you in the pickup video came yesterday. So you're probably wondering why I'm doing the video now. Well, I'm doing the video now because I actually was going to do it earlier and I fell asleep, if you can believe it. But, yeah. This pickup video comes to us from the folks at CDJapan, who I will tell you right now takes great pride in making sure that the stuff that they ship you doesn't get screwed up. If it gets screwed up, it isn't because of them, it's because of either the company the record company, or because of the shipping company that delivers you your stuff. Because I'll show you this right now. This is the packaging, the bubble wrap they use for a CD, and this is if it's a little bit bigger. And I'll show you one in particular item that this will be used for in about 2 seconds. Alrighty. First one we're going to show you is this. This is, so I'll back up here so it's not too glaring. This is the single Dream Fighter from the group Perfume. The funny story about this single is, excuse me, that the first time I heard it, I was watching a video off of YouTube. Somebody used Miku Miku Dance, which is a Vocaloid program. Excuse me, and when they used it, they put a song for the backing thing. The name of the MMD video was Yaoi Shock, with Kaitaro and Len Kagami. Anyway, there was a song playing there, and all you knew was the song was done by the girl trio known as Perfume, but you didn't know what the name of the song was. And then you found out later, oh, the name of the song? Yeah, it's called Dream Fighter. Now, you would think that I would have picked this single up right away after hearing it. Well, no. I got a bunch of others that was sitting over in my case, like Polyrhythm, Kasekana Kaidoris, and Laser Beam, Natural Beauty Basic, and yeah, good stuff. And I wanted to get this one for a while. This is one of their older singles. I do have every intention of getting. They have a greatest hits CD that came out that over in Japan that I want to get with the DVD if I can find it, because that's something I seriously want to get. So there's that. The big one is sitting next to me on my left, and well, my right would be your left, and that is this. Now, for those of you who know who this group is, this won't take any explaining. For the rest of you, this is the 5th anniversary single Rose from the group the Versailles Philharmonic Quintet. Or at least that's how we know them in the US. Or worldwide. In Japan, they're simply known as Versailles. Now, I was thinking about this. 5 years. 5th anniversary, 5 years. Holy shit. So, they've been a band as long as I've been on YouTube. On at least one channel. So it's like, that's pretty cool. if you know the story about how this group actually got, shall we say, discovered, then cool. Yep. But let me just go ahead and say it right now. Part of the reason is because of this website, YouTube. You bet you didn't know that. I think I mentioned it in when I did the talking about the summer of whoa. They actually had a video which was a trailer, and that was put on YouTube, and then it got discovered. They have 4 CDs officially out. They have one's a mini EP, is called Lyrical Sympathy. Then there's Noble, Jubilee, and Holy Grail. Holy Grail being the most recent. The group isn't without tragedy, as one of their band members unfortunately passed away. His name was Jasmine Yu. The cause of death has never been released by the band, and maybe they just want to keep it private. They have a new bassist named Masashi, who was announced as the band's 6th member, officially at the Chateau de Versailles Grand Tour final for Jubilee. He is considered the 6th member, even though it's a quintet, because Jasmine Yu is considered an eternal member. Now that I've explained that, let me show you what's actually in here. So we have, I'll show you this first. This is well, let's call it a picture book, because that's actually what it is. And in it, there is a card which says solicitation, excuse me, of Descendant of the Rose, and then the actual picture book. They actually did something like this for Holy Grail, which I actually do have the limited edition for it. And in it, they actually show the different band members. Now, I'm going to show you one picture that's really kind of funny. Now, this is the lead singer. His name is Komagio. The interesting thing of it is his birthday is actually in 15 days. On Thursday, July 19th. He'll be 37 years old. God damn. Got news for you, though. If you've ever seen the man perform, you don't think he's 37. You think there's a couple on the birth certificate. Let's see. This one trips people up. And trust me, I've gotten people on this one. This is Hizaki, one of the 2 lead guitarists for the group. Now, I'm laughing because if you look at the band member, you think, oh, well, she's pretty. Well, do you really think it's a woman? Let's see. Now here's my boy. Here's the person who sometimes people refer to as the child of the group. He's also the artist, Teru. He is considered the prince. He is the 2nd lead guitarist, by the way. This is Masashi. He actually is as I mentioned, he is the member of the band that took over for Jasmine and was announced as the 6th member at the Chateau de Versailles Yeah. Grand Tour final for the Jubilee tour. I believe they consider him the Dark Knight. Now here's my man right here. Here's Yuki, the drummer. An exceptional drummer, if I don't mind saying. And if you want a good example of that, do me a favor and go look up the live performance of Desert Apple at the last Chateau de Versailles before this one, and it was the one from Jubilee. Matter of fact, it's in my favorites. Go look it up. No, now pause this video and go look it up, and then come back after you've had your mind blown. So this is the picture book that shows all the different members. And this, put that back in a minute, is the actual thing with the music. Now, it's two parts. This is the CD part of it. And on the CD we have, obviously, the song Rose, Ayakashi, Love Will Be Born Again, a Japanese version, and the Red Carpet Day, which, believe it or not, before I even did this video, there actually is a PV of that song on YouTube. Disc 2 has, excuse me, the history of the descendants of the Rose, and a live performance from the World Tour 2012 Holy Grail Grand Tour Final, Chateau de Versailles, on February the 12th of this year. Songs performed that are featured on this DVD are Masquerade, Judicial Noir, Thanatos, Dry Ice Scream Removes Silence, Flowery, Vampire, and Remember Forever. But I am definitely happy to have this, because now this is like this is literally the second limited edition I actually own from the group, which I'm quite happy about. I will say, here's one thing I will tell you that I find interesting. This book opens up, and I noticed this when I opened it. It opens up in the traditional, quote, American way. Now, what do I mean? Well, when we read a book, we read it from left to right. The picture book that comes with Holy Grail goes the traditional Japanese way. That would be right to left. So, I just thought that was interesting when I just noticed that as I was going through it. But, I am definitely happy to have this now in the collection. And let me just say, I can't wait. I hope they make more. I hope they make more music in their future, because I will definitely be looking forward to what they do next. I have called the group, and I have meant it, and I mean every word of this. I have called the group, quote, the Next Genesis, which to me is one of the highest compliments ever, considering I have been a fan of that group for ever since I've started listening to music. Now we have this group. Oh, I should tell you, on the back, they have these things individually numbered. I'm thinking of it. Mine is, if you're interested, 2063. So, I definitely think this is one of the cooler items I think I've ever bought. But then again, wait until you see my pickup video in the near future coming up. So, I will leave you with that until we meet again, friends, I will talk to you